Hey guys, I wanted to share some of our favorite drawing books for kids. These are ones that we have used again and again. In fact, as I go through the stack, there's a few that are missing because my kids use them so much I couldn't actually find them this morning when I went to go do the video. Okay, so first up are Ed Emberley's books. These are amazing for beginning drawers or kids that maybe need a little bit of a confidence boost. These are also amazing if you are an adult that does not know how to draw and you want to sit and have some fun with your kids drawing and you're not really sure what to do. These books are them. I don't have the first one with me. Maybe I'll pop up a picture of it. But the very first one we got was drawing animals, and it's just so simple, very simple shapes. Like literally anyone can draw following his instructions. So we love all of his series though. His Make a World is super fun. My kids have fun, like actually just going through all the different cool things that he shows and building their own little worlds on paper. And we also have a couple, I couldn't find the pirate one. We have a big purple drawing book, which is all pirates, but then there's this one, which is dragons and snakes and just really cool things. He does a great job of going step by step and making things that would seem very complicated, very doable and easy for kids. So we love these to just have around. These are great to take your 5 minutes, have them out on the table ready for your kids. Couldn't find this one this morning, but the Cumin My First Drawing Book. This is actually the very first drawing book we've gotten for several of our kids. And it's along the same lines where it's very step by step. They make it super easy for kids to just kind of get started. And one of the things that I like that they do, and I'll see if I can find either a picture of this or something, is they don't start kids with a blank page. They usually start them where they draw a small element of a larger picture, right? Like they have the ocean all there and they ask them to draw some fish, like right after showing them step by step how to do this. And it's a great one. It's for beginners. It's first drawing book. It's a great one, especially if you have like a preschooler, even toddlers, like depending on their fine motor skills, might be something that they enjoy. Cumin also has a My Book of Learning with Crayons, which is along the same lines. It's more teaching kids how to draw, like color in the lines, and that one's really great too. We've used that one for several of our kids. Okay, next up is Usborne's drawing books, and I think their company is called something else now, but we've had these forever, so I don't know. You'll have to let me know if there's a different name. So we've got a couple ones. They have their step-by-step drawing book, and as you can see, it's been well loved and used. So a lot of times they'll have like the instructions across the top, and then space for the kids to draw their own below. Oh, yeah, you can see. Good. My daughter was drawing the other day. And kind of same here, step by step, and then lots of space for them to draw. So, and there's a whole bunch of fun things in here, lots of different bats and bugs, robots, lots of fun. So this is a great one. And then there is the Usborne Big Drawing Book. Similar idea, like they show the step by step, but then it's more like integrated in with other pictures, right? So they have some kind of starting places. Same kind of thing, almost like I was talking about with the Cumin book earlier. And right, so they learn how to draw the dinosaur, but then there's space for them to kind of draw them inside of these scenes. So that one's a lot of fun. And then this one is just specifically only dinosaurs. And so drawing a whole bunch of different kinds of dinosaurs and things like that. So those are lots of fun. Again, I can't remember. I think Usborne has a new name. Their company has a new name now. So if you know what that is, go ahead and put that in the comments. Next up, this is more for older kids or kids that are kind of getting serious about cartooning or comic drawing. And it's called Modern Cartooning by Christopher Hart. And I really like the variety of different kinds of characters that he shows. And it's very doable. They're not overly complex. They're very simple characters. And lots of kind of fun, unique, not just kind of the same character over and over again, but some different things. He talks through expressions. And so, let me jump ahead a little bit here. So this is a great one if you kind of have budding comic artists or things like that. Modern Cartooning by Christopher Hart. Next up are two by Ben Caldwell, Action Cartooning and Fantasy Cartooning. So again, this is kind of, if you've got kids that are interested, like getting super serious about drawing, comics, different things like that, these ones are great. Again, he does a great job of kind of talking through different kinds of characters, expressions, faces. He focuses on different aspects, like he goes through all about the heads, and again, a good variety of different types. And then kind of progresses on to talking through, right, arms and hands and the little kind of more complex things. and all the way up to, again, this book called Action Cartooning. So how you draw those actions, how you show that movement. This is a super fun one. I really like that one. My kids have used it a lot, as well as fantasy cartooning. This one works really well in conjunction with this one. I'd say this one probably you'd want to do first if you have a kid that's interested. Do this one first or get them together. This one is talking more just like the fantasy aspects, so kind of builds on some of the concepts from his other book. Kind of talks through some of the same ideas, but again, more movement, more showing the types of characters, heroes versus villains, your sidekicks, your wizards, different things like that. And even like other creatures, goblins. I think he's got a section on animals in here. Yeah, animals, different animals and things like that. And just, it's really inspiring too. He's got some fun dragons, things like that. So that's another great one. And then if you have kids that are teens that are getting really serious about character drawing and things like that, any of Tom Bancroft's books, he actually did some animating for Disney. His books are fantastic. We have Character Mentor. We have another one that I couldn't find this morning, but this is more kind of getting into like overall character design. So I get a little deeper, but if your kid or teen is interested, this has got some really, really great stuff as well. If your kids prefer learning by video, then two amazing channels you've probably heard of there is the Art for Kids Hub. We love doing those. We actually sometimes will sit down and do those as a family together, go through those videos. Those are really fun. They do a great job of doing some more like popular things that are like right now, K-pop Demon Hunters, things like that. So that's a great channel. If you have a kid or teen that's maybe a little more going more into comics or wanting to kind of get serious about maybe making a career out of drawing or things like that at some point, then Mark Crilly has an amazing channel. He has a whole wide variety of art styles that he kind of covers, but his stuff is really great. His videos are like super calm, super soothing, and really good for beginning drawers. All right, that's it for today. If there's any other drawing books for kids that you guys love, I'd love to hear about them in the comments.